Hey everyone, I hope you're having a good week. I am going to read through my discussion. Geometry. Personal experience. What are the positive and/or negative experiences you have had in learning geometry? Unfortunately, math has always been a struggle for me. I do not remember much from my childhood, but there are a few vivid memories I have of me struggling with mathematics. Up until I took this course with Dr. Bravo, I did not realize the importance of math. I do not recall any specific experiences regarding geometry, but I used to hold the mindset that all math was pointless and I did not understand why I had to continue learning it. The only positive experience I can recall in learning geometry were teaching myself how to get by without understanding the material. I do not encourage or promote doing so. My methods were unorthodox, but I figured out how to pass my classes even though I did not understand the material. Turns out that I was using problem solving skills to pass math. Maybe I am not as terrible at math as I thought I was. My negative experiences associated with math, including geometry, are 1. Trying to understand math through rote learning, and 2. Slipping through the cracks because my teachers did not realize or did not care that I was struggling with math. The result being that I never received the assistance I needed. I remember one time in middle school, I was being behaviorally challenging in math class. I do not recall what type of math. My teacher pulled me outside and said, "Do I need to pull my pant legs up to walk through all the shit you're giving me?" A pretty great line, in my opinion. Instead of realizing that the way he was teaching was not effective for all learners, or that I was displaying myself as a challenge because I was struggling to understand math, he took it personal and used intimidation to get me to behave in an ideal manner. Learning geometry challenges. What challenges do you believe students have with learning geometry? In order for children to learn complex math concepts, there are many basic early math skills needed to build a math foundation. These skills include 1. Number sense, ability to count accurately first forward; 2. Representation, making mathematical ideas real through use of pictures, symbols, and objects; 3. Spatial sense, eventually geometry. For toddlers, the introduction to ideas of shape, size, space, position, direction, and movement. 4. Measurement, finding length, height, and width of an object also includes time. 5. Estimation, ability to make a good guess about amount or size of something. 6. Patterns, things such as numbers, shapes, and images repeated in a logical way. And 7. Problem solving, ability to think through a problem and recognize there is more than one path to answering it. If a student is missing any of the basic early math skills, they very well may struggle with more difficult math concepts later on in their math classes. In addition to basic early math skills, there are 5 levels of understanding that students need to acquire. 2 Dutch educators created a model, Van Hale, of geometric thought, which consists of these 5 levels of understanding. Each of the 5 levels uses its own language and symbols, and students pass through each level in a step-by-step process. Below in Figure 1, I have included a chart listing these levels. Through this model, geometric understanding can be improved. So here's the model. I'm not going to read through it. It's late. I'm tired. You can feel free to read through it if you'd like. It starts from here, level 0, and ends here. And I included the link for where I got this chart from, and it's also in my resources at the bottom. Teaching and learning geometry. How can we make learning geometry a more positive experience? Fortunately, there are many ways to teach geometry and all math so that students will have a more positive experience. I believe the most vital aspect of providing students a more positive experience is to create and maintain an effective learning environment for student learning. In doing so, students will, one, feel comfortable enough to take risks, and two, feel empowered to learn from their mistakes. Teachers can also make geometry relatable and engaging through including student interests as well as including manipulatives. Other methods that can be used to help make geometry a more positive experience include student-centered learning, project-based learning, thematic instruction, providing meaningful student feedback, and incorporating technology. Hi, Safira. If you're watching this video, I wanted to say hi to you. Hello. All right, resources are here. See you guys in discussions. Bye, Safira.